Officers from the disbanded Special Service Unit to the criminal investigation will remain behind bars for 21 more days. This is after the court ruled to detain them to allow the state to complete investigations. However, the court has released one of the officers on a cash bail of 500,000 shillings. Shadrach Kareria with the details.
The 9 police officers from the defunct Special Service Unit SSU being embroiled in disappearance of Ruto's poll expert appeared in Kahawa-based court for a bail ruling that never was. Kahawa Local Chief Magistrate Diana Mochache ruled that the police have proved that they are investigating a serious matter which need time, hence detaining the 8 police officers for a period of 21 more days, allowing the state to complete investigations.
The first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, eighth, and ninth respondents shall be detained at their current and respective police stations for a period of 21 days from the date hereof, so as to enable the investigating officers to conclude investigations.
Mochache, however, released the 7th accused, Francis Mwendo, on a personal bond of $500,000 Kenyan shillings. This is after the suspect's lawyer stated that his handwriting was forged, arguing that he was not on duty on the night of abduction of 2 Indian nationals and their Kenyan driver.
The 7th respondents who are further affidavits sworn on 1st November and filed the same on 3rd. At paragraph 3, he explains in detail his whereabouts on 22nd. He deposits that he arrived at Makindu between 21 hours and 22 hours. He further states that he spent the night at Kingston Hotel Makindu, Makueni County, where he paid 1,700 in cash. He states that after checking into the hotel, he never left until the following morning, 23rd, at 8:00 hours. The 7th respondent is released on a personal bond of 500,000 and shall report to the investigating officer as and when required. He shall not travel out of Nairobi without informing the investigating officers.
Mochache ruled that the 8 officers will be escorted for a DNA test, leaving the door open for the officers to have their own pathologist for a DNA result clarity, as the Defense Council had prayed to be granted an order of the same.
The respondents shall be escorted to the National Forensic Laboratory for provision of blood samples for purposes of DNA testing and analysis of the blood on the exhibits in custody of the investigators. 3. In order to safeguard the integrity of the process, each respondent is at liberty to have a pathologist of his choice during the extraction and testing of the DNA samples at their own cost.
The 9 officers were arrested after they were suspected of getting involved in the disappearance of 2 Indians and their Kenyan driver.
Ultimately, don't agree with the decision. In all the arguments we raised, just like the Supreme Court, none of the arguments was upheld. All of them were dismissed as hot air. The arguments of the respondents were dismissed, none was upheld. We have instructions to move to the High Court immediately today to challenge the decision of the 21 days.
Lawyers of the 8 police officers will be detained for 21 more days for investigation have now moved to the High Court to challenge the detainment decision of this court. Reporting for Lookup TV from Kahawa Law Courts in Nairobi County, my name is Shadrach Kareria.